This is Asmongold responding to all this again. Asmongold thinks there should be capital punishment for Tim Walz. Interesting idea. Kind of on board with it.
If J.D. Vance does not push for treason with capital punishment against Tim Walz, do not vote for him. If Trump does not deliver that, do not vote for him. Unless the most extreme, dramatic, brutal, aggressive option is on the table, I'm staying home. I'm staying home, bro. I'm done. It'll never happen. That's fine. Then I guess he's not gonna win. He's not gonna get my vote. I'll tell you that. Yeah, you're not gonna get my vote. It's not happening. Yeah, I sleep.
I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of people actually very much feel this about this situation. The idea that, look, you better act. You need to act. Something needs to be done here. And if people aren't thrown in jail, I think that's a lot of people feel the same way. I feel, and that's what makes Asmongold here. Phoenix, your thoughts?
Yeah, I would love to see some enforcement of this. That would be great. I doubt it'll happen. Even if they could do it, that when you got midterms and you're jailing with what they'll be screaming your political opponents is not the best look. But I think we all agree would like to see people going to jail if this is all true, of course.
Mm-hmm. What's interesting here, yesterday we had the daycare owner or manager coming out, and he was like, why are you so mad at everybody? Interesting turn, little twist here as well.
Am I going crazy, or is this the same guy? Is the manager of the infamous Learning Center in Minneapolis also one of the guys that was dancing in the back of Mayor Jacob Frey's election victory video? The one that went super viral where he thanks his constituents in Somali for re-electing him last month? Abraham Ali claims to be the manager of the Quality Learning Center and says that there is no fraud going on whatsoever there. He very well may just have a doppelganger who happens to look just like him that lives in the very same city he lives in, or he could be one of the Somali community leaders who is working with local electeds to keep some of these fraud schemes going. But that would just be crazy, right? I could be totally wrong to assume this, but he's got a very unique face and hairline.
Put out a certain message about a certain group.
I mean, he looks so similar to this guy going,
oh, dude, that's him.
Yeah, dude, that's him. Put him in a lineup.
It's crazy, right? Wow.
Rourke, is this the same person?
right. Wait, Grok, what do you think? What do you think about that? Wow, that's quite interesting for sure. That is 1000%. Nick Shirley was on the PBD podcast this morning and says his next video was actually going to be bigger than the last. Let's see what he had to say about this.
We have a whole other fraud that's taking place.
You have a whole new video coming.
Whole new video. It's going to be a masterpiece because it is crazy. And each and every single time.
More than the first?
Oh yeah, it's going to be crazier because now the Somalis were they were after me. Like they were coming and people were stopping in the middle of intersections, hopping out of their car, and I had to get security for this video, coming out just trying to literally attack me.
I saw one of the videos that somebody tried to attack you and you try to protect your camera guy.
Yeah.
Is that still part one or is that part two?
There's so much going on, I don't know.
You know which one I'm talking about? Because I saw one of the clips where you're like, no, you didn't let the guy hit your camera guy. Every time they were swinging at the camera guy, you were standing in front of it.
Yes, I think that was part one. Part one, yeah.
Could have been.
Yeah, that was part one. This one, people were literally pulling over and getting out, like in the middle of an intersection at a red light. They're stopping their car and coming out, and they're just coming out and trying to slam me for being a racist, for being Islamophobe. Meanwhile, I'm interviewing another black man in Minnesota, and they're calling me a racist. We have a whole nother...
Funny note, that guy that's a host, what's that guy's name? The guy that has that show?
Patrick Bet-David.
Yeah, I was sitting next to him at the Republican debate in Miami. I had no idea who the guy was until recently.
Unbelievable. Well, I'll tell you, he says that he also says in that interview that he's going to be going to more cities. So, like, look, he could do an entire. I mean, this is going to be one of those things where who's the guy who showed up with the Predators? You show up and he was on NBC for a long time. He was the older guy,
Chris Hansen.
Yes, he's going to be the
came here for sex. That
right. Nick Shirley is going to be the Chris Hansen for fraud, where people are going to go, oh no, whenever he just shows up. Apparently he's going to anything. Good for him. Good. We need it. Somebody please protect him. Like, you got to be traveling with a bulletproof vest. He's got to be traveling with security. And he cannot tell people where he's going. So, wow. We are
Crazy.
like, this is the top. This is the very peak of that iceberg, man. And that iceberg goes way down into the ocean.
Crazy.
So we're growing. We're growing. Grow with us. Hit that subscribe button. Don't make it weird. Not like that. That's weird.